What about wide receivers? Ryan, I want everyone to go read your latest mock draft that's up, but to channel Chris Berman, you have the Steelers taking Luther, Beast of Burden from Missouri. Tell us about why this guy's season production-wise this past year maybe should not preclude him getting selected in the first round.
Yeah, this guy's juiced up, and the issue was Brady Cook. Their quarterback was banged up for the entirety of the year. Go back and watch 2023 when Brady Cook was a little healthier quarterback, and Luther was way more productive. And, you know, if you don't have someone to get to the ball, it's hard to play wide receiver. But if he slips this far, it's because there's a run on defensive guys or offensive linemen ahead of him if he's a top 15 talent. This wide receiver class isn't as heavy as it was last year at the top, but there are going to be guys in the top 50, top 75 that can help your team right away. But if Burton's there, he would have been exactly what the Steelers needed this year to complement George Pickens, and we'll see what George Pickens' future looks like in Pittsburgh, given the way the season ended there. So they might need a couple wide receivers, depending on how this thing plays out. Emeka Egbuka's been the sort of popular choice, and he's a professional wide receiver, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. He's not going to run a 4.2. He's always open. He is tough. He reminds me of Amon-Ra St. Brown, so he would not be a bad consolation prize if they go down the road.
Is he only a slot in the NFL, or is he a guy who could play outside if needed?
He can do both because he's a big kid, but he can play slot. He's a smart, great young man, and that sort of toughness. And Amon-Ra ran a 4.6 something, so we shouldn't get hung up on the numbers necessarily. I think Emeka's going to run faster than that. But either Luther Burden or Emeka Egbuka at that point would be a great addition to that wide receiver room.